Okay, I'm doing this as blog 3 for Nursing 406. After taking the leadership skill questionnaire, I scored very high on the interpersonal skills. I communicate great. I work well with others, especially at problem solving. And I have to use this when I use it for being a charge nurse at work. I am also very big on teamwork. I think that if you have one person can't do something, that the rest of the team probably can as a group. The skills that I would use for staffing would definitely be planning, organization. I'd want to make sure that my staffs weren't being overused by one person working all the time while the others didn't work as much. You got to make sure they're not tired when they come in so that they can give their best effort. And I think the only way to do that is to plan accordingly at the beginning. I would also want to make sure there was enough staff each day so that they don't feel like they're being overworked. And I would also assist with this as well. I would use the article that's called Transdisciplinary Care in the ED, one that I work in the ED, but I find that it has a lot of good opinions in it about working with the patients that receive the care on the teams to see where maybe their weak points are and how we can build on that. Do we need to hire another person that has a strength in that, or do we need to train some other staff member that might do good in that area, and make sure that everybody has a special skill for each area of that. I would also I think that it flows different, and that's why I think that this article is indicative to the ED. I would also like to create a better care system in the ER with working on people's weaknesses and strengths. I'd work with the upper management I know that there's a lot of behind the scenes politics of what's going to be better for a particular part that a lot of the nurses, in the emergency room might not understand. I would want to work with the other different like respiratory and x-ray, and make sure that they work well with the team members that are there. I think if everybody works together, we can create a great patient care area. I also believe in the vertical organization. I think this leaves a clear defined of the duties, of the nurse, what she needs to do, what the CNA needs to do, and this doesn't leave any room for mistakes as far as people not understanding what they need to do. I would try to make sure that I had some opinions of the team members. I'd listen to them, and I would explain to them why maybe that wouldn't work, so that they don't think that they're not important. But I would stick to the vertical organization.